Alright, so we're up. What's going on, everybody? This is Tony with Homebrewed Deck. Welcome to the Throwdown, Homebrew Throwdown, like we always do on Wednesday nights. We had a couple of little changes for this week. Instead of Donnie and Jen, the Filthy Magic Casuals, we have Laufeyson and Spooky jamming with us tonight because their power unfortunately went out, and it was not going to be up and running until after the stream would have been over. So we're going to get this party go on the roll. We're going to randomize the order, and then you guys know what to do. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So Ruby, you looks like you get to lead the way.
Yep. And I'm going to do the most expensive opening that I probably could possibly do with this deck. I'm going to play a Taiga, and I will pass.
Damn.
You are right. That is an expensive opening.
Well, I mean, it's on paper an expensive opening. This is a proxy because I'm not spending that much on a. Because I believe in a balanced mana base, and
that is so fair, though. That is so fair. I support that. But yeah. Hello, everyone. I am Laufeyson, aka Laufeyson Gaming. I am playing the Counterintelligence deck today. So we're going to be doing some artifact things, hopefully. Fingers crossed. If I can get my commander set, because I forgot to do that. So I definitely haven't been on streams a million times. We're just going to play a Mystic Monastery tapped and pass.
What's going on? It's Tony, obviously. This was a choice from my buddy Matt at work. He's my one supervisor at work. So I was like, you know what? Let's throw it to him, see what he says. He said Thraxamundar, so we are going to go with the turn 1 Cavern of Souls naming zombies. And that is all I can do, pass.
Call for turn. What is up, everyone? I am Spooky Shroom, aka Chopping Block Creations. I will scribe one. I'll put that on the bottom. I'm playing probably my favorite casual deck. It's not in the colors that I prefer not to play blue, but there's something about sea monsters that just is my yum, and I will pass after this guy.
Okay. Draw. Oh, I didn't mention who I was playing. I'm playing my Feldhorn deck. I'm just going to play stuff from Cascade and make a metric shit ton of puppies. Let's see here. I will play a mountain, tap 2 for 3 visits, and I will pass while I search.
Alright. I will untap Upkeep Draw. Interesting. Okay, let's go within Evolving Wilds, and I'm going to sack it, go look for a basic, and while I do that, I will pass.
Draw. Alright, so we will go ahead for a Skirling Tarns. I will lose my life and crack it and go find something. Let's go grab. And I will pass while I'm searching.
Okay.
Grab a Badlands.
Or the plains.
Alright, I'll just do an island. And then pay 2 for a Steve.
Steve!
And
Steve.
I'll pass after Steve.
Okay, untap, draw. Huh, that's actually very nice. I will play a Mosswort Bridge. Yeah, Mosswort Bridge, which is a hideaway 4. It'll come into play tapped, and I will, let's see. Look at the top 4, exile 1 face down under this land. Then I will tap 3 and continue the ramping. So Kodama's Reach.
Nice.
And I will pass while I search.
Tap for keep draw. Okay.
And also, as I put basics on the field, you're going to see an array of really pretty freaking lands, because this is my favorite deck, and it gets spoiled by all the pretty lands. And
Super fair.
the yellow, the gold foils from
Sure.
Aether Drift.
Alright, I'm gonna do 3 for a solar array. I can tap it for 1 mana of any color. If I cast an artifact spell, or when I next cast an artifact spell this turn, that spell gains Sunburst.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And after that, yep, I'll pass.
Alright, so I will draw. Gonna go and drop a Tainted Isle. I've only got 1 turn 3 play, but don't worry, I'm not gonna be smacking anybody with it. I'm gonna tap 3 for an unstoppable slasher. I will pass.
That is illegal.
That
not
makes
gonna-
me not want to fetch with Steve.
Game changer, game changer.
Unstoppable slasher's not a game changer.
I know it's not. Honestly, I'm surprised that it's not.
Hmm.
Not to say that it
just-
should be.
I will,
I'm just surprised
I'll
that it's
just
not.
I'll just leave my Steve up. I'll tap upkeep.
Like I said, I'm not gonna swing, don't worry.
There
He was
are
only
You played against this deck. I don't believe you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't believe you.
I will land pass.
What if I told you I'm
Six
not
in hand.
lying? I
you
mean,
say
I
pass?
think that's pretty valid.
Oh, well, in that case, I definitely believe you. No, I don't believe you.
I did.
No.
Land pass. You're good.
Untap. Draw. Let's go with I will play a forest for turn. And let's go like this. So I will tap 3 for Feldhorn. Or in this case, I got a cool proxy and I'm gonna freaking like play it because
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's cool.
it's not like Wizards is gonna give me a Princess Mononoke set. And then tap 3 for the lovely Bergie. And I will pass after that.
Right. I will untap. Keep draw. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna play a Karn's Bastion as my land for turn. And then I am going to do red, white, and blue.
Def counter that. Come
You-
on.
I'm gonna red, white, and blue to cast. Or actually, no, I'm not. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. To cast Earthrose Research craft. Solar Array will give it Sunburst. It will enter with 3 charge counters, which will activate its first ability. Just whenever I cast an artifact spell, draw a card, and put a charge counter on this spacecraft.
Okay.
And then I am going to tap these 2 to do an Ethereum Sculptor.
Nice.
Cast an artifact, I will draw a card and put another charge counter on this guy. That's all I got. I'll pass.
I'll untap. I'll draw. Alright, so we're going to drop down a Tainted Peak. And tap 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Dread Horde Twins.
Def counter that. Counter what?
I think he was talking about the Unstoppable.
Oh, the Unstoppable Slasher.
Mm-hmm.
So I will bring in my zombie army, which is going to be, let's see. Why not? Just because he's basically a zombie army by himself. Even though he's not a zombie. Just bust down my bloody dice. Right now, he is only a 2. He's a 2/2, but zombie tokens I control have trample. Don't worry, it's just the tokens. After that, I told you guys I'm not going to swing. I will pass.
On your instep, I'll
Okay.
stack my Steve.
Yeah, well, he's gonna turn Unstoppable Slasher into a token. If we don't get rid of it.
I don't have anything that could turn into a token. I don't have Saw Half in here. Saw Half is not in here. That would do it, but it's besides the point for Unstoppable Slash.
Counter it all, place stacks. So the funny thing is, this I looked at it. This deck has 0 counter spells except for Swan Song.
My counter spells are only thematic ones, so like daze, out of air.
And
Sea
my
Monster
removal is player removal.
I will. Yeah, shouldn't have sacked Steve, but that's fine. Play a Tide Channel Path, or play the other side. Bark Channel Pathway.
Nice.
And for turn. What is this SO? Is it if it deals combat damage? Okay.
Which one?
The slasher.
Yeah, if it deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life. Round it up.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. For now, I think I'll do 1, 2, and cast a Rix with Ease.
All the slumbering isle.
Yeah. So he'll enter with 5 slumber counters, and I just gotta pass from there.
Alrighty.
I will say I have a way to prevent damage from doing that, but I don't want everyone to swing at it.
Draw. Let's. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, I can do this. I have Bergie. I'm going to tap 3. 3. for Embrace the Unknown. Exile the top 2 cards of my library until the end of my next turn. I may play those cards, and because of Bergie, I get a red.
Floating red.
And Monya.
So exile the top 2, Anger, and Count on Luck. So I can play those until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
I will then tap 3 and 4 for Throes of Chaos.
What's these?
I Cascade for 3. And it also has Retrace, which I can discard a land and cast it from my graveyard. Same as Embrace the Unknown. So I will Cascade for 3. Not a Hugs. Not a Wild Mage. I swear there are things in here that are low enough. I guess I'll hit Noxious Revival.
Nice.
And you know what? I will Noxious Revival for the Embrace the Unknown.
Good move. Good move.
And because I cast
Very
something
nice.
from exile, Puppy. I will then, for my final trick, I will play a Spine Rock Knoll tapped. That is another Hideaway 4. And I will pass after that.
Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Tap. Draw. Okay. Throw down Island as my land for turn. And then we're going to... Yeah.
So I realize I need for the stack
yeah.
I think I got the Demir bounce land and I've got the Rakdos bounce land, but I don't have the Is It bounce land.
The Boiler Works,
Fair.
I believe it
Yeah,
is.
I think so. I don't
Actually,
have
no.
that one.
Okay, I did this. I do 1/2 for a Thought Monitor. Has affinity for artifacts, flying. When it enters, draw 2 cards.
Nice.
2/2 flyer. And since an artifact entered, I will draw another card and put another charge counter on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 in hand. I will do... blue, white, and red using the solar array to bring out Inspirit. Inspirit will enter with 3 charge counters because of solar array. I cast an artifact spell, so I will draw a card and put a counter on this guy. And then... don't think I have anything cast for 1. No. So I will move to combat. I will trigger Inspirit at the beginning of combat, put your choice of a 1/1 counter or 2 charge counters on up to 1 other target artifact. I will put 2 more charge counters on this guy. I will move through combat I will. I'll tap my thought monitor to put 2 more counters onto Inspirit. And actually, no, that wouldn't get me up there. Okay, yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll pass.
All right. So I will untap.
Oh, and the anger isn't the only haste enabler in this deck.
The first hand I drew, I had Mass Hysteria in here, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be throwing that in there right now.
You really don't want this deck.
All right, so let's see. What shall I do? I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and 4 for a Wildfire Elemental. I'm sorry, Wildfire Eternal. Ugh, Elemental. What the fuck? He's got a Flick 4, which is whenever he becomes blocked, the defending player loses 4 life. And if he attacks and is not blocked, I may cast an instant or sorcery card from my hand without paying its mana cost. I only put him in here because he's a red zombie, but that I've never really fully read the rest of the card. Reading a card explains the card. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pass through combat as well, and then I'm actually going to play my second land for turn. Rakdos Carnium. I am going to bounce back the Tainted Key, and I will pass.
Don't mind me, I'm trying to figure out what dice are easier to see on the stream. There we go.
Tap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright, we'll do green, blue, 1, 2, 3. Cast an Urban Evolution. Draw 3 additional land. 2, 3. Did not go to plan. On fortunate. I have to go to discard. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I'll discard a Deep Analysis. Have to pass from there.
Okay. Untap. And draw.
Yes, he is. The cat is
Okay.
super. Zeus is super majestic. Yes.
Tell everybody to send good vibes for their surgery.
Oh yes.
Is there a kitty?
Yeah, he's laying down on the bed right now. Also, everybody send good vibes for Friday. They're getting their little bits chopped off this Friday.
Oh no! Zeus, no!
Zeus and
How is
Hades,
Zeus gonna
they're
have
both
a
going
million
to-
children?
Zeus is not gonna have a million children per the lore. No.
We wish, huh?
Zeus cannot live up to his
Sending
name.
vibes for the bits. Thanks.
We all
Thanks,
know
Ted.
that every story begins with and then Zeus got horny.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, every
Yeah.
story.
Okay, time to do
You're gonna turn
wacky
around, there's
shit.
like 50 kittens at your door. They all look like Zeus.
Time to do wacky shit, and Spooky, I apologize for what I'm about to do to you,
Oh
but
no.
I need to attack. So I'm going to swing out at you for 8.
Damn.
That's fine.
Well, then again, everybody else has blockers except for Austin.
Okay.
Also, if you wanted to spread the love, you could. My only blocker is a 1/2 that I'm not gonna kill because I need it for my discounts.
Well, I actually have to do damage. So
No, yeah, I wouldn't block with it because I need
okay.
it.
But I'm going to tap a red and the Spine Rock Knoll because I dealt 7 or more to recast Embrace the Unknown. So I get Passionate Archaeologist and Temple of Abandon, and because a card was cast from exile, Puppy, and a red mana. I will then tap a green and Mosswort because I have over 10 point power 10 on the field to cast Bonehorde Drakusar. Don't worry about it.
And we're being like, oh, he's got Unstoppable Slasher. Have I done anything yet? Except for build my board? No.
I will play Temple of Abandon from exile for my land for turn. That goes to the bottom. And so that I do not lose it, because I actually don't care too much about anger being in being gone, I will pay 3 to cast Count on Luck. At the beginning of my upkeep, exile the top card of my library. I may play that card this turn. So, Puppy. And then last mana and that for, let's go ahead and just put Passionate Archaeologist out. And I will pass after that.
That
Okay.
was an explosive turn.
I love this deck. It makes so many puppies, but I have no real defenses if someone were to blow this board up.
Okay.
And see, that's the funny part, is this deck does have, and I probably should have specified this, but there's also a limiter on it. This deck does have a food chain combo in it. But I must only use it from exile. I can't cast it from my hand. I rarely use it. Like, I hate winning with it. I'd rather win with Italy.
I hate bots.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
bots.
Oh, bots. Small guys.
Nah, speaking of food chain, Burl the Cool runs food chain in one of his decks. He's
But I mean, it's not a game changer anymore, so
No, it
it's
is
not my
not.
fault.
6.
And the only tutors in here are to go get the other half of Apex and Atali. So
I'm gonna do 6 for Angel of the Ruins. When this enchantment enters, exile up to 2 target artifacts and/or enchantments. I'm going to exile your enchantment background, Ruby.
okay, I do not blame you.
And I don't think there's any other artifacts or enchantments worth exiling. I'll just do the 1.
Okay, I mean, there's Count on Luck, but it just is a single card in exile.
What is it?
Count on Luck. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. I may play it, or I may. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'll get rid of that one too. Get a tiny bit of a nerf there. When Andor of Ruins enters, it will have Sunburst from Solar Array. It will get 3 +1/+1 counters. Earthros will trigger. It will get a counter. I will draw a card.
Actually, if you added a mana you don't have in your commander, you actually could add another counter to Angel. Since Solar Array says add 1 mana of any color.
Oh, that's true. That
you
is
could
true,
add a
actually.
black
Okay, yeah.
and add the 5th one, or add the 4th one.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Thank you.
I use it in Zabaz. That's the only reason I know that.
I never thought of that, honestly. I was always just like, okay, I gotta stick to my colors.
Nope.
After that, though, I don't think...
Yeah, Sunburst is a lot of fun in a modular deck. So
Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's do... I'm gonna tap Ethereum Sculptor to bring Arthros up 1. And then... Okay, I will move to combat. I will use Inspirit's ability to put 2 more counters onto Arthros. So Arthros is now a creature. It will get +1/+0 for each artifact I control. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so we'll get 7 counters. I'll use a smaller die to represent the counters. So it is currently a 7/8.
nice.
And with that, do I actually want to attack? I feel like I kind of need my blockers with how the board state's going. And again, I do have this beefy guy as well for a blocker.
mm-hmm.
Right now, technically speaking, they're all. I mean, the precon would fall into 2, but precons at 2 never fucking tell the truth. We're
Yeah.
technically speaking, I believe, running all 3s.
Yes.
Yeah.
This deck
Yeah.
deck dropped to a 3 when they took Food Chain off of Game Changer.
Off the Game Changer list.
Yep.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I've only got one Game Changer in here, and it's Cyclonic.
It's also my favorite deck, and I even messaged Tony earlier today, and I'm like, my day has sucked. I'm playing Feldhorn.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Sure, I will swing. Ruby, I'm gonna say swing. Or do you have any reachers or flyers?
I have my Dracosaur,
Oh,
but
you
I
do have
kind
the
of want to keep it
Dracosaur.
around a little bit longer. So,
Fair.
how much am I
Okay.
eating?
It is a 7/8 in the air.
Okay.
All right, cool. I don't think I have any damage triggers. I don't have enough mana to do anything else. I will pass.
Alright. So I will untap. Draw. You're not a zombie. What are you doing? Alright.
You're not a zombie.
Alright. So we will drop back down that Tainted Peaks. And just because, so I can actually get another body on the field. I'm not going to tap the Cavern of Souls with this one though. 2, 4. And you'll see why I mentioned not a zombie. I'm going to play Gissa and draw. Right. So when they enter, I mill 4. Liliana's Mastery, Headless Rider, Swamp, and Blades to Scarab. That's cool. Once during your turn, I may play a zombie creature card from my graveyard. So I will tap my Cavern of Souls, and I'll tap my Tainted Peak or Swamp, and I'll play my Blade Stitch. So all my other zombies are pumped up by got a +1/+0. And I'm going to sit back and be pretty because there's a whole bunch of puppies over there, and unfortunately I don't have flyers. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide them under that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. So I will pass my turn. That's a perfect spot to hide them to.
Untap.
Underneath the critical hit.
Upkeep. Draw. Alright. Play a Tyrite Sanctum as land for turn. I will
I need to make more
pass up
boxes like
bricks
this.
at these. Take 3 life. To 3? Yeah. To flashback deep analysis. It'll go to exile. Draw
Nice.
2 cards. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Marvin?
I'm going to tap out for 6 and cast I can't even fucking say his name. The Smiling Flood.
I hate the fact he's a salamander and not a axolotl.
Yeah, if he was an axolotl. But when he ETBs, I will put a flood counter on a land. I'll put it on my Teflon Mystery. And then I will.
Not bad, Marvin. I do have to say, I love the fact that you're using one of the little tiny ducks as a flood counter.
That's initially why I got them.
For flood counters. Huh?
7, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard the same thing
Yeah.
I did, Moth, didn't you? No, yeah, Moth. I know what you're talking about. I absolutely heard the same thing that you did. That's why I did a double take and asked for a reiteration.
I don't even know what the heck happened. I just read it. I'm like, what?
It was when you said, I hate bots. It sounded like I hate Vox, which is a character from Has Been Hotel. So
No,
I did a double take.
I mean, I can't say I personally like Vox. You know me.
No, yeah, it just caught me off guard because I was like, where did that come from? Like, where did this discussion pop in? Because we literally just watched the new episodes just before the stream.
We're watching it hopefully tomorrow.
You watch it tomorrow? Cool.
Yes.
Did you watch the first 2?
Yes. Oh,
Hell yeah.
Gravity is one of my new favorite songs.
It's gotta agree. Gotta strong agree there.
But I'll move to my cleanup,
Sorry,
discard. You're good. You're good. End step, I have untap trigger, so each permanent with a counter on it. And then yeah, I will pass from there.
Okay, untap. And at beginning of my upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of my library. I may play them this turn. If I exiled a land card this way, create a dinosaur. If I exiled a non-land card this way, create a treasure.
Feel like we kind
I
of get rid of
exiled
that.
I exiled 2 non-lands. Correct. I have not played Dracosaur that often. Is it? I make 2 treasures because I exile 2 lands, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So treasure and 2, and then draw. Now let's see what I exiled. Let's go ahead and hit the mother load just to see what happens. Red, red, red. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, no. Okay, listen. The
Oh,
only
hang on.
no, you're good. You keep on doing what you need to do, Ruby. I'm responding back to Tim. No. Grand Arbiter is the reason why I have a ping the blue player channel point on my channels, on my streams. I have merch that legitimately says ping the blue player
So
because of that damn card.
sorry, Ruby, real quick. I actually got the rolling wrong. So if you do 2 non-land cards, you only create 1 treasure because of the wording.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sorry, if you do a land and a non-land, then you can create a dinosaur and a treasure. But if you get 2 of one, you only get 1 of the.
That's what I thought, but I'm not 100% awake because I actually took a nap before we came on here. So I'm all of a sudden like, which Dracosaur's ruling again?
Yeah, you were so fine. I had to double
Yeah.
check because I played Dracosaur in my old Pantlaza deck, so I was like, wait a second, am I misremembering the rolling?
All right, I'm going to play hit the mother load. When I cast it, I get a floating red and a puppy. And then I discover 10.
Gross.
So
And
rare.
I will hit Staff of Domination.
Fair.
And generate 7 tap treasure tokens.
Are you choosing to cast it or
I am choosing to
bounce
cast
to
it.
you? Okay.
And then that generates another red. Oh. I will play Detention Tower for turn. For my last trick, I will tap 2, 3, 4, and 5. So all my remaining treasure is tapped. To cast Bigger on the Inside. Enchanted Permanent has its enchant an artifact or a land. Enchanted Permanent has tap, target player adds 2 mana of any one color. The next spell they cast has Cascade.
Nice.
And I'm going to move to put that on Staff of Domination.
Okay.
And then,
Oh, you have infinite mana.
yep,
Yeah, you have infinite mana.
I honestly forgot about that. Forgot that was in here until it just happened.
All right, hold on.
Yep,
With that on the stack, I didn't realize this is infinite mana here. I didn't know
is.
you're
Yes.
tapping enough to untap the Staff of Domination.
It's infinite mana and infinite cascade.
Okay, and you are tapped out before this, correct?
Correct. I have
Alright,
a floating red.
I'll tap for 3, 2 blue, and 1. Cast a Thassa's Intervention. Counter target spell unless they pay twice X. X will be 1, so you'll have to pay 2. So it'll get countered. You don't have to.
Cool. Thank you.
Ooh. Oh, that was a close one.
Yep. Because I know what's
Yeah.
in my hand.
I'd hope so. I mean, it is your hand. Sorry, dad joke. Really bad one.
Oh, Apex Devastator. Oh, that's beautiful.
So you'd be dealing with Cascade 14.
Cascade, 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 cascade,
Yep.
cascade.
Cascade 14 times.
Yeah.
Which, here's the cool part about the Cascade, just infinite Cascades, is the deck won't mill itself because the land will stay.
Yep.
Makes life so much easier. I will pass after that.
All right.
I'm not attacking right now because there's some stuff on the board and I don't want to deal with it.
Untap.
That's also the very
Draw.
first time I've ever been able to get both of them in hand because I don't search for things. So both damn you for countering it and thank you for countering it.
Okay, Rustfail Bridge tapped.
That would have been a very fast game.
I mean, look, I love Squee. So, I'm not hating on the food chain Squee, but.
Oh, no. The goal of this deck, because it's so much more entertaining, is to Apex Devastator into Atali Primal Conqueror or Atali Primal Conqueror into Apex Devastator. It's so much more fun.
That sounds
Do
like
a blue and a colorless for a thrumming bird. It's a little guy, a little 1/1. When this creature does combat damage to a player, proliferate. And then I am going to red, white, blue, green. Yeah, red, white, blue, green. For Alibu, Ancient Witness. Other artifact creatures I control have haste, and when one or more artifact creatures I control attack, it deals X damage to any target, and I scry X, where X is the number of tapped artifacts I control. After that, I will... It's 2... Why are you tapped? You aren't supposed to be tapped. That's 2, 3... I will do... Tap this one, and this one. 2, 3, to put 3 more counters onto Inspirit. Activating Inspirit. Other artifacts I control have hexproof and indestructible. I was also supposed to... Alibu would get 4 1/1 counters because of Sunburst.
I just want to add Bossing Say to that deck.
You want to add who?
The Wall of Bossing Say.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Not who,
The
but
0-30.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a raid. Look at that.
Honestly,
Remember,
I would love
JM.
to
Thank
get
you,
the
trying
Wall of Bossing
casually.
Say.
What's going on?
Hello,
guys?
friends.
Because it is Bossing Say, the impenetrable wall. It is not Na Sing Say. That means penetrable wall.
Honestly, if I end up
I'm
pulling
just
it, I
so
probably
excited
would
for
put it into this
Germany.
deck.
I just want to play Boomy.
I already, I don't know if anybody saw the post on my post on Blue Sky. I already have a Boulder Clover deck. And I love how I announced it. And then Boomy is immediately going into Marika.
Okay, so
How much damage am I taking?
I didn't even have to say anything. Okay,
Nope.
I'm gonna move to combats.
I know I have
Um,
committed. I know I have committed sins against the V's, and I deserve it.
Inspirit is going to trigger. I can put my choice of a 1/1 counter or 2 charge counters on another target artifact. I'll put another 1/1 counter on Alibu. Why not? Beef up Alibu a little. I am going to throw the same one at you. 7/8 in the air.
Okay.
When it attacks, Alibu will deal 6 damage to any target. I will deal it to the Dracosaur.
Cool.
And then I will scry X, where X is the number of tap artifacts. So I will scry 6. So 1. I look at all 6, right? I don't just scry the same one multiple times.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
Want to make sure.
It's a pile
3,
of 6.
4, 5, 6.
It's just like mill 4 is 4 hits of mill. It's not, mill 1, then something happens. You have to mill all 4 at once.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, the scry all is 1 go.
I really hope I draw a zombie the next turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it. I need to think about this order closely. Let's do it like this. I'll put these ones on top, and then I'll put these ones on the bottom. Okay. Let's go on top. Let's go on bottom. Yep. And then damage goes through.
Yep.
Second main. I don't think I have any other. Yeah, I don't think I have any other damage triggers. I don't have anything I can actually cast, so I will pass.
All right. I'll untap. I'll draw. Alright, you're not a zombie either. But that's okay. I will play an island. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
Hey, Jam.
I'm gonna play a rooftop
Jam.
storm. So I may pay 0 rather than pay the cost of my zombies. Yes, so draw
Okay,
off.
seriously. Was bigger on the inside really that bad?
Hey, okay, you want to know something funny? I've got an enchantment, a legendary human, and a land in my hand. So I'm going to bring out my Headless Rider for free out of my graveyard because it gets them draw off. Whenever he or another zombie I control dies, I get to create a 2/2 black zombie creature. So, with that being
I
said,
can't do anything about this. I could do things about creatures.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm just gonna sit back. Pass.
Right.
Man, I have 5k channel points. I need to pop in some more
What's that?
when I'm not on Wednesdays.
Upkeep.
Right?
Oh,
It's been the last few weeks have been
Island.
like
Lamp.
kind of low with people hopping in, and talking, and hanging
Cause
out.
I haven't been here, and you haven't had me to cause chaos.
I mean, I only have somewhere in the lines of like 22,000 points, so
See, I always spend my points, so mine always
How-
stay like on the
yeah.
lower end.
how many
Not too
times do
bad,
we want to
Jam,
wheel
not too
people?
bad.
We can't use them when we're on stream, unfortunately.
I know.
Otherwise, I would have wheeled ages ago. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no. If anybody wants to wheel, I'm absolutely down for it.
You know what? 3.
Oh, Jam, I'm just playing an innocent game using Feldhorn.
5.
Innocent
I'm
and
also
fair.
playing an innocent game, playing the counterintelligence precon.
6.
Interesting. I wonder why it has a rerun tag on it.
Oh yeah, it does have a rerun.
Y'all are
tag.
talking about wheeling. I'm gonna wheel. I'm gonna cast Weft Walking.
Huh.
If it enters, I will shuffle Graveyard and Hand into Library. Draw fresh 7.
I'm
then-
sorry. The first spell each player casts during each of their turns may be cast without paying its mana cost.
Yep. And this is my first spell, so I can't even use it the first go around. Have fun, everybody.
So Ruby, you can cast your Cascade for
Oh
free.
yeah, I just got happy. So wait, did I hear?
Oh
I did, yeah.
Jesus!
But that also counts for interaction on. Oh, it's each of their turns. Never mind. All right, so
Yeah, it's
I
each of their
will-
turns, yeah.
Their turns. All right, so I will shuffle in, draw a fresh 7.
The card he played. I knew about that card, but I completely forgot about that card.
Yeah, me too.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta look into why it says I'm doing reruns, because I'm not.
You know what's funny? This deck has 1 enchantment in it. I just realized that.
People keep destroying my enchantments.
2, 3, 4,
Well,
5, 6.
no, I
7.
didn't destroy. I exiled.
I
There's a
The
difference.
other enchantment is Food Chain. No one's gonna let you have Food Chain.
haven't even touched Food Chain. And
Yeah,
I
Food Chain
have the
hasn't even touched
prettiest.
it.
I have like the second prettiest one in here.
Alright.
I had the movie box. I had the movie box one in here from the
Oh, I
secret
love
lair.
those ones.
Ends. Yeah, I have to. Do I want to go to combat? No, it don't matter. I'll go to end step and untap these 2.
Oh,
Think.
Oh,
look at that, we're wheeling.
you're not gonna get your Cascade.
Pay 2 with this wheel on the stack. I'll tap a Ricksmithies to Growth Spiral. Draw
There
a
you
card
go.
and then put a land. It'll be an island. We're wheeling now.
Yes, I'm getting rid of a Thirst for Knowledge and a Pool from Tomorrow, which are literally just draw instants and then 3
Yep.
lands.
Ozilek
getting rid of-
Unsealing, Glacier Godmaw, Forest, Fine Glimmer, Snarl, Nature's Will, Serpent of Yawning Depths.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
losing Glimpse the Impossible, Nalfejni, and Apex.
I lost a Stitcher,
So-
Giraffe, Open the Graves, and Shadow Blood Ridge.
6, 7. Cool. I will just pass from there.
Yay. Untap. I have no upkeep triggers at the moment. Draw. Alrighty.
This one should be on top.
This is going to be a complete waste of a first. Well,
Oh, I worked something else. Creature after the growth spiral.
yep, let's do it this way. I'm going to, for my free spell, I'm going to cast Retrieve Prey. Exile target creature card from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. You may cast that card.
I wonder what's getting exiled.
Then I'm going to cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to cast the Hunter from exile. It is a 7/7, and once each turn, I may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a creature I cast from exile.
I wonder what's getting cast from exile.
Puppy.
What spell was that?
Tlinkali Hunter.
Collie Hunter. Oh, that one. Okay.
I'm then going to pay a green to Sylvan Tutor. This is just going to take a second because I'm only going after a single card.
Yep.
Itali, Primal Conqueror.
Gross.
No.
And then, to nobody's surprise, I'm going to cast Apex Devastator for free from exile.
Wolfie.
And I've been generating red mana this whole time. So, puppy.
Yes, you are.
So, I cascade 4 times. For my first cascade,
You're okay. Don't tell me you're
I will cast Apex Primal Conqueror.
you're all
Yep.
So,
ever.
we all know what this does. We each reveal until we reveal a non-creature, or sorry, a non-land card, and I get to cast it.
Get an Arcane Signet.
I get
So glad you got the Arcane Signet.
Yep. And I get a Heroic Intervention.
Crippling Fear.
What is it?
Crippling Fear. Choose a creature type.
Shipbreaker Kraken.
Creatures that aren't of chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn.
Okay. And then what's your
Shipbreaker Kraken. When he becomes monstrous, tap up to 4 creatures that get stun counters.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast the Heroic Intervention and the Arcane Signet. Definitely.
Well, they don't get stun counters. They just don't untap. They untap.
You don't
can't-
untap
Yeah.
until that leaves the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my stuff's indestructible and hexproof. I get a Shipbreaker Kraken, which I
What
doubt
other
I'm
stuff
gonna
on
monster. Huh?
Indestructible and Hexproof?
I cast Heroic Intervention.
Oh, Heroic. Okay.
Yeah. And then Tony, I'm not casting. Well, let me look at Crippling Fear.
Yeah, choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't the chosen type get -3 until end of turn.
Tony, what is your strongest zombie currently?
A one. Well, technically speaking, a 2/4.
Yeah, I
I
think that would
don't.
only hurt Tony, admittedly.
Well, it
Yeah.
would hurt me because I would lose my commander,
Oh,
Bergie. It
yeah.
would do
It
some
would,
damage to me,
yeah, take out
and I
all the
don't want to do
wolves
that.
because it's negative.
No,
Negative's not.
I would name wolves.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so I'm only going to use 3 of the 4 spells, and Crippling Fear stays exiled.
Awesome.
So Cascade number 2. Cemetery Prowler. Tony, what creatures do you have in your graveyard?
I have Stitcher Groff.
Stitcher Groff Droff goes bye-bye.
Okay.
Number 3. Dragonhawk.
I think we are safe to say that I am not the issue.
I think we're safe
As I
to
said,
say none of the 3 of us on this side are the issue.
Ruby's.
I'm safe to say
Ruby's
that
the
I'm
problem.
the arch enemy and I deserve to die in a fiery death. When it enters or attacks, exile the top X cards of my library, where X is the number of creatures I control with power 4 or greater. I may play those cards until your next end step. At the beginning of your next end step, Dragonhawk deals 2 damage to each opponent for each of those cards that are still exiled. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I exile Urabrask, Arcane Signet, Food Chain, Hugs, and a Mountain. And then Cascade number final. The Rolf's Packmate. Which just says draw a card. Alright. And I have gained a shit ton of red mana. 4. I will play a Mountain for turn. Then, how much mana do I have? And actually, I'm going to play the Mountain from exile so I get another puppy. Okay. If I can hit Squee, I got it. But if I don't hit Squee, I just have what I have. I will pay 3 to go ahead and cast Food Chain. And I'm just going to go, so if you have a counter spell and want to stop me, just say stop.
So what's happening?
I'm casting Food Chain from exile.
Yeah, I don't know what food chain does, admittedly.
Oh, sorry. Exile a creature you control at X mana of any one color, where X is 1 plus the exile creature's mana value. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells.
Okay, gotcha.
Read Hugs, because I think Hugs is going to be my chance. Yep. I'm going to get... Yeah. I'm going to use 2 red, 2 green, and then I'm going to exile 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will total up 20, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 10 into X to cast Hugs, where X is equal to 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What does Hugs do?
When Hugs enters, exile the top X cards of your library. I may cast them, or I may play them until my next turn, and I can play an additional land.
Nice.
So I will pay 1 into Feldhorn. Or no, hold on. Not doing that yet. I will pay a green to cast Worldly Tutor.
What?
Oh, cats are acting like they're dying.
And I'll go grab Squee.
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything.
All right, with that on the stack, I can.
Okay,
Hold
cool.
hold on,
Perfect.
hold on, yo. All right,
Spoke too soon.
so
Spoke too soon.
I'm gonna tap 1, float a blue. Gonna bounce this island in my hand to free cast a Tidal Bore. I'm gonna
Okay.
untap a Ricksmithies. Then I'll tap 2, 3, 6, and I'll cast a Breaking Wave for its flash cost. Simultaneously tap and untap all creatures. So all creatures that are tapped currently will become untapped, and all untapped creatures will become tapped.
Okay.
With this
All right.
Worldly Tutor on the stack.
All creatures. Cool. So Squee still goes on the top.
Yeah.
So all these are... Everything of mine is tapped.
Hopefully they don't have a way to get it off the top, but that taps their commander.
I'm going to use 3 of the...
Untapped.
I'm going to use 3 of my floating red mana.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. There's a staff of domination.
Yep.
The Staff of Domination. And untap Feldhorn. Tap for red. Tap Feldhorn, discarding Reliquary
Also,
Tower,
Food chain squeeze.
exiling Squee. And I'm going to exile 1, 2, 3 wolf tokens to cast the lovely Squee. And then I will pay my 2 floating red to cast Impact Trimmers.
Man, the
Rinse
last
and
time I
repeat.
played this deck, I lost to Thassa's Oral Gold Demonic Consultation in a casual game. This deck just does not have the best luck.
I will say I wish I had pulled my favorite proxy in the world in here. My Terror of the Peaks.
Fair.
But yeah, I'll just keep exiling and recasting Squee from exile, creating a wolf token, and machine gunning down the board.
Machine gunning everybody.
Yep.
You know what the sucky
You don't
part
even need the
is?
wolf tokens. You can do it right on with just.
Yep. Well, the other method
Me
would
and
be to
Trevor.
cast Urabrask and then just make 525,600 wolves and then hit everybody.
I was
Yeah.
gonna have fun when it got to my turn.
And that's why I stopped you.